Howdy folks, how you doing? My name is Pineapple, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Rockstar's quick tips for Red Dead Online. They released a post on their newswire just a few minutes ago that is basically a bunch of tips and tricks for bounty hunters, traders, and collectors. And granted, they are pretty quick, and I'm assuming a lot of more advanced players are probably going to know about them, but we are going to talk about them regardless. It says Frontier Pursuits offers bounty hunters, traders, and collectors alike the chance to explore the world of Red Dead Online at their own pace, progressing through one or multiple specialist roles as they carve out a place for themselves and seek their fortunes along the way. Whichever paths you're on, we've compiled some tips and tricks to help you on your way to becoming distinguished in your field. First section here is Bounty Hunter. If you're a bounty hunter who's also pursuing the collector role, keep an eye out for precious collectibles while tracking down a bounty. After clearing enemy guards during a bounty mission, make sure to loot all the bodies for a chance to find rare items such as tarot cards, antique bottles, and treasure maps. Finding collectibles while on these missions will also award you collector XP. Their second quick tip for the bounty hunter is as your bounty hunter rank progresses, you'll start to see more lucrative bounties on the bounty board. The more difficult the bounty is to turn in, the greater your reward. And then once you've reached rank 14, evade enemy fire by ducking on horseback, by holding L2 or left trigger and then pressing square or X. And then they ask, want to rank up faster? Enlist your posse for help in rounding up your bounty targets for bonus XP. Another tip they have is if you're riding solo and want to bring back multiple targets, you can bring 2 targets back at once by lassoing the second target and dragging them along behind you. Be warned, your straggler may not survive the journey. And the last quick tip they have is once you've unlocked gun spinning as a bounty hunter, double tap L1 or LB and then hold R1 or RB and follow the on-screen prompts to perform the tricks. Next up, they have trader quick tips, and it says Crips prefers to work with full carcasses rather than parts. Prioritize turning in a full 3-star animal carcass rather than just skinning it to maximize profits. Run resupply missions rather than purchasing supplies. This way you'll get trader XP for missions and rank up quickly. Their next tip says long distance deliveries can be especially lucrative, but you can take on shorter deliveries in defensive mode to protect yourself from opportunists. Meaning essentially if you take on the shorter delivery in defensive mode, you don't get messed with at all. Next, it says to maximize the yield of your hunt, stow up to 3 carcasses on your horse while skinning any additional animals you come across in the wild. Now, obviously this means 1 large carcass and 2 smaller carcasses. If you guys don't have the hunting wagon already, please go watch my video on that because it is so much more helpful than doing what Rockstar is suggesting you do here. The next tip they have is in conjunction with the storing the small animals on the side of your horse, and it says while your primary target should be big game, don't forget to look to the skies. Birds can make for quick and easy kills on your ride back to camp. And then their final tip for the trader says at rank 5 you can purchase a medium delivery wagon to help maximize turnover on delivery missions. Once you reach rank 10 you can upgrade to a large delivery wagon and purchase a hunting wagon to haul even more carcasses, hides, and pelts. Now granted, I understand this is for really early game people, but you should really just power grind to the hunting wagon, and that's really the better way to do this. We also have a video on how to rank up the trader fast, which is a little bit more effective than what they're suggesting here, although I do think it is really cool that Rockstar put out quick tips. And with that note, finally we're going to hop into the collector quick tips. And it says traveling saleswoman Madame Nazar often packs up her wagon and moves to new climes, setting up shop in a different location each day. As a keen-eyed explorer, you may be required to track her down without the use of your map. Listen for sounds of her gramophone when she is nearby. However, you won't need to visit Madame Nazar to cash in her weekly collection list. After you've found the items, you can simply mail them to her at any post office location. They also say while purchasing maps is the fastest way to find collectibles, don't forget to trigger Eagle Eye as you ride past points of interest. You may stumble across a valuable item you did not know was there. Their third tip is kind of like one of their bounty hunter tips, and it says loot bodies as often as you can and you'll find collectibles on them, and make sure to check drawers and cabinets of any buildings you visit also. And their last tip here, which is something I really want to expand on, is selling a full set of collectibles to Madame Nazar will earn far more Red Dead Online cash than selling the same items individually. And not only is that true, not only is it true that you will earn more money, but you will earn an aggressive amount of XP if you just hold off and wait to sell those. If you need quick money, follow one of the trader guides, it'll be super simple. But if you don't need money and you're just going for XP, you really should be saving up on your collector items. Just keep them, make them like stack up in the background, like It literally, I think you get 1200 or 1600 XP every time you do a collection. It's so insane. Like, you guys have to do this. It's so easy. I would highly recommend not skipping it. But that is it. I just wanted to tell you guys, it's the reason I'm covering this more than anything is because I think it's good that Rockstar posted this, right? I think it's good that Rockstar is concerned about the community in a way that means they're posting quick tips. They have not done anything like this before for Red Dead Online, at least not in a long time. I think they did give some tips in the very beginning of the life cycle of the game, but at the end of the day, like, this is something they haven't done in a while. This is a social media push. They're trying to get some more eyes on the game, and because of that, I feel like it is my duty to cover it. Not because I need Rockstar to love me, but it's because I want Rockstar to continue to put stuff out on the game like this. I want them to put out little midweek news wires, little, you know, here's this, you know, here's how to do that, here's a little bit of this, just some more Twitter push for the game. I think it's really cool, and a lot of these tips, granted, like I said in the beginning, are pretty much for newer players, but that's not the worst thing in the world. We've gotten, I think, 10,000 subs since the update came out, and to be honest with you, I know a lot of people are new. Just because a lot of us have been here since beta days does not mean that everybody has, and if we want the game to grow, we have to really welcome the people who are not from beta days, because everybody from beta days is like burnt. But that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did like it. Please drop me a like if you did as well. And if you found this helpful, please share it with a friend, because that is how YouTubers grow. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys very, very soon with a brand new Red Dead Online video. Peace.